Coming to you live from the yard. I got some assistants with me. We're gonna tackle like 5 separate projects. First and foremost, we got this JB23 that I bought. Well, I bought it and then Gio took it because he really liked it, which I don't blame him. But this one's sweet. It's the Kansai Yamamoto edition, so that's why you see this really nice orange interior. Same with this exterior. We're gonna swap over the stock airbox though. Start this up. I'll do a couple before and afters. It's automatic, so I don't think we're really gonna hear that too much until we actually start driving. But here's the stock airbox, and then this is what we'll be replacing it with. So you can see just like that. This is just vent to atmosphere, but it's gonna go exactly like this. Give it a couple revs. So basically nothing. All right, let's see if there's any difference. Well, it's gonna make a huge difference just because this is exposed. But I think when we drive it, we'll actually hear the, yeah. It's mostly this. But I think when you drive it, you'll hear it a lot more.
Oh, automatic?
Yeah, exactly. Automatic. I think you'll hear it.
You'll hear suction.
You'll hear the suction. Yeah. You'll hear the suction. But yeah, let's drive it. Let me move this to the side. The reason I bought all this JB23 stuff was because I knew I was going to buy one for myself. I've yet to do that. Shout out to the homie who bought the white one in Osaka. Then Gio got this one. Let's drive it. See if it sounds like my try. Obviously, I'm not expecting like, you know, some crazy performance gains or anything. But it still should sound good. Let me see. Oh yeah, it sounds just like my try. You hear the, and then it's subtle, but hopefully you guys can hear it. It has a little like whistle to it. See how the car drives overall though. Brakes work good. Let's punch it down here. Little sneeze. These Jimnys are so perfect, even if they're automatic, if you want to do like light off-roading and then just have a fun daily. Yeah, it's crazy what like a couple $100 can do to a driving experience. Of course, rims, I'm always pushing rims, just because rims is visual. But as far as driving experience goes, like the fact that I put my foot on the gas now and it does that, it's just miles per gallon. It's the real definition of miles per gallon. Next, we have a very clean Subaru Sambar. Speaking of Gio, this one is also headed to Ohio. 4-wheel drive, fog lights, AC, and it's gonna get some really nice gold rims. Another day, another Sambar that isn't mine, but don't you worry, I still got that silver supercharged one, and sooner than later, it'll have new wheels and tri-spokes. But this one is getting these gold ones. Gio bought these before he even bought a car, and it just worked out perfectly. It has some brand new ice tires. So we're gonna jack this one up, switch over the wheels. I'll drive it some more after we swap them. And then let me just show you what it looks like with fog lights. And Sambars with fog lights, especially white painted bumper too. And just like that, 1,000% better for less than $500. Let it actually sit. Like, come on. I'm not forcing people to put on wheels, but I'm semi-forcing you to put on wheels. Now let's drive it, make sure everything is good, tighten everything up, and then we'll move on to the Rover Mini. Let's actually talk about this one first. So this is the long list of vehicles that I purchased for myself because I was the highest bidder. But someone, shout out to homie Carlos out in California, said, you know what? He was the bid under me. He said he'll raise his bid a little bit. And here we have it. Clean. Stick shift. Nice cloth interior. Wood grain. A lot nicer than mine. Actually has like, you know, stock AC. Or is it aftermarket too? At this point, I don't even know. Yeah, I think it actually might be aftermarket. Oh, wait. I should look at this really closely because I feel like mine... Hold on. Alright. Turns on like that. Let's see. Temp. Let's make it go that way. Nothing is coming out of here, though. Man, I wish all my Rover Mini homies could help me out right now. How do I make it come out from the top? Oh. I feel the compressor spinning. Is it this? I feel like it might be this. I don't know. I don't want to mess with the homie's car, but I'll probably listen to the comments, see what you guys have to say. I should go live more often and see what everyone has to say. Oh, center. Yeah, it does blow cold though. Alright, so I need to remember this when it comes to mine. Oh yeah, it's freezing. I'm jealous. Oh, what the hell? Extra keys. Put those on there?
Oh, this is one of those. Oh.
What does that mean?
Basically, if you want to do rotors, you gotta take that and the hub off. Good luck. I hate that.
Good thing the pads have some life on them.
Basically, if you need to replace the rotors, you're doing wheel bearings.
There's a fan on this side too. Alright, this is the moment of truth. I want you to do the honors. So this is 4 by 106.3, I believe. It doesn't say here, but long story short, this is 4 by 107. So I'm not sure if it's gonna fit. We're gonna pray it does because it's gonna make the car look 1,000% better than these stock wheels. But I'll let you do the honors, bruh. Dun da da da. Hey.
Oh yeah, they fit. Not too bad.
Hey, we just need some center caps right away, but like flush, good.
Yeah, flush. So we'll put the nut on, 2 nuts on and see what happens.
Update. We still need a driver. I think it's gonna settle down a bit more. I wonder what the comments are gonna say about this actually, because I feel like a lot of the people who like minis are purists and want those wheels on there. Me personally, I think it looks 1,000% better. Comment below what you think. What do you think? It looks better with the Watanabes or the stocks?
Watanabe.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Watch make everything look better.
That's what I'm saying. I think it needs tri-spokes, but I don't know if they exist, sadly. Now that we have new wheels on the Mini, we're gonna drive the Sambar with its nice gold wheels, return this back to the yard, and then the Wait for the Fame Garage episode is now going to get into the Suzuki Jimny. The car that I am most excited to start, talk about, drive. Actually, before we even get into the Jimny, let's talk about this Midget, bruh. Look at this thing. Street sweeper. Oh my God. What's your initial reaction, first blush?
Well, I think that bothers me the most is the passenger seat.
The 1.5 seater?
Who in the hell is supposed to sit here?
Yeah, it's really not for 2 adults. People love saying like, oh, I like that this one's a 2-seater. It's like, who are you sitting next to? Because this is me just sitting normally. And this is half the size. So it's more of a jump seat or maybe for a child. Yeah, get in here.
When I fit side by side.
No, we'll get it. We can fit. Would it be comfortable? No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, like I'm kind of okay, but I can't.
I'm all up in the door right now.
Yeah. And then you have this huge hump here too.
Yeah, it's like
So you can put your foot over, but then like now we're playing footsies
Yeah,
down here. Yeah.
move, but I get to climb the pool.
Yeah.
Hey, move!
It's got the PA system. It has AC. This person really likes skulls apparently. Skulls everywhere.
I see.
It's got the nice cool horn. Look at this. Exactly what you need if you're about to get into a car accident. Got the tack. Window pops right here. You just pull this to the side, and then this might be the new Wait for the Fame promo mobile.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Only this one? Aww.
Yeah, only one. Shocks aren't blown.
Oh, this had glow plates once upon a time.
Yeah, it did. I bought it because of the glow plates.
Wow.
Because fun fact, it now comes with glow plates. I said to myself several times that I didn't mind if my Rover Mini was automatic or stick. But I think I was just trying to cope with the fact that automatic ones were cheaper. Because when I tell you that this is a blast to drive and I am only going 70 kilometers an hour, I now understand why everyone told me back in the days prior to my ownership that, hey Nick, if you love K cars, you're going to love Rover Minis. And to me, I always just felt like these were so expensive, but mine being in the condition it wasn't that bad. It's almost the same price as a nice cappuccino. And this one is really nice. Like, I'm kind of happy it's going to someone who's going to really enjoy it. And like, for me, you know, the clapper, the better. But look at all the wood grain, the door card. After going to that shop, I see now all the aftermarket stuff. Like even this, I think they just drilled into this wood panel, because I don't believe that's supposed to be there either. Same with the AC. I think this is just like mine. Mine is just positioned there, which is super ugly. I need to find a way to make it grumpier, if that makes sense. Like this sound. How do I make it like brrr, a little better? Mine already has an exhaust. I wonder if there's like a HKS filter I could put on top or something of the sort. Quick little break. So I haven't really spoke too much about the giveaway. It did start. My goal is to have it done by December 1st. I think that's very likely. You guys are watching this on November 1st. All my giveaways usually fill up in less than a month. But as you see on the screen right now, here's all the rules. I'm going to go over most of the cars. A lot of the cars in this video, as you guys saw, are part of it because they're all under $5,500 shipped. But let's get back to the video. Stay tuned. I'm going to do a full breakdown of everything. But for everybody who's interested, I am going to do some free slots on Patreon. We're going to do some free slots on YouTube. And yeah, another fun one. All right, so Danny just left. Now it's just me and my midget. Do a quick 360 of this one. I think it's a great car. I'm looking for something to use while the mirror walkthrough gets... I don't want to say it gets fixed, because if I'm being honest, I'm in no rush to fix the blueberry lemon. I don't know if it's psychological. I don't know if it's because it's going to be winter when I get back home. And I know I'm going to be back here in summer. So when am I really going to be selling things at the walkthrough? So in the meantime, I just want some fun cars. That's why I'm buying so many cars. That's why I'm buying Midgets and Jimnys and Miraginos. And you guys seen Rover Minis, Ford Kas, Delicas. I've been purchasing so many cars because... what I'm going to do is just go back to, you know, what the channel really started on, which is buying cars. Some of them are going to be claps, which are going to need a lot more work. And then some of them are going to be nice where I just drive around a little bit and then I'll sell them. Like this one, for example. If I had this car in New York right now, there really isn't anything I would do to it. Had glow plates already, has an exhaust, has beautiful wheels. Let me go in the sun. Look at these 10s right here. Tires are from 2025. Brand new. Interior is nice. I guess I'll change over the steering wheel. That I would say is probably the only thing I would do. Actually, damn, I should do that while I'm even over here, because to me this is literally worth nothing. But yeah, maybe steering wheel. Has an aftermarket radio already. Has a tack. Has AC. Has a PA system. Grade 4. You know, 57,000 kilometers. Something like this is just cool, you know, drive around, let the homies enjoy it, drive to a couple car meets, and then this car kind of just sells itself. Who doesn't want a cargo midget? Now, the pickups are a little hard to sell. These, especially in condition like this, grade 4, 57,000 kilometers, eyelids, front lip, wheels, twin cam potentially. I got to pop the hood and check if that's the case. Exhaust, PA system, glow plate, clean. These are just one of the ones. Same thing with that wagon R. I mean, like a lot of the cars I'm buying too, like I don't really know what the science is behind my buying, but my goal at the end of the day is to buy cool cars and to get them at great prices. This, no joke, I was very excited to ship back home. Unfortunately, and fortunately, it's going to Jacksonville. So shout out to the homie. Someone bought that on Patreon. This one, I ended up getting one, so not the end of the world. We still have a lot more cars to talk about too, but like this one, very, very, very good chance that this car ends up in New York. Extremely. 4-wheel drive, stick shift. I already bought a window switch to replace that. The wheels are 13s and kind of junk in my opinion, so we'll probably swap that over. You guys saw what I did with the Tri-7. Someone actually was going to buy that, and then they ended up getting a different car. But this we haven't even talked about this Acti yet. This is going to be a long episode. But yeah, there's so many cars here that, even the Yuga, man. I'm so close to just shipping that Yuga home. But yeah, at the end of the day, my goal is just to buy clean cars, nice ones. Stuff that I think people like the PAL. The PAL took a minute to sell. I put, again, wheels on this. And then it's going to Hawaii. Shout out to Slater. He was like, you know what? I see the vision. Some people didn't, but he does. But now back to the Midget. Let's start this one up. Hopefully some people see the vision, but if they don't, the beauty of it is, the reason why I'm so comfortable buying all these cars and going into crippling debt is because if nobody wants this Midget, I will take it. If nobody wants that Wagonar, I will take it. There's very few cars. You could judge me of the cars that I've made quote-unquote mistakes on. The Coca-Cola truck, I don't know what's going on. Nobody wants it. The Yuga, like, I don't know. The Midget that's there. Some of the cars I've definitely purchased, and you know, they've been here longer than I definitely would have wanted, and I'm probably gonna go back in auction. But for the most part, I think I'm shooting like at least 70%, which is not bad. 7 out of the 10 cars that I take gambles on because I don't have buyers for yet, people like them. This one, I mean, come on, this. The only thing that's pretty clapped about it, I guess, is this. Not the prettiest thing there, but tack. Like I said, we'll swap over this wheel. I think it's honestly junk. The hoarder in me likes to keep a lot of things, but honestly, if I go to Up Garage and I see something nice, I might just pop this off and put a normal small little Nardi in here or some type of wheel. Even if, I'll do that even if someone else buys it, because I don't think anybody wants this. Yo, locked in, road to 50K. If you're watching this video right now, hit the like button. Can we please get a video to 200 likes? I think I've been in Japan for over 2 months and I have 2 videos with 200 likes, if even. So come on, stop being a hater. Like this video, please. I've purchased a lot of Midgets in my day. This one is easily top 5. Does it also have power steering? Am I going crazy? I need to check. I'm gonna message somebody or just pop the hood. I might just pop the hood. I need to check if this is a different engine that's normally on here, because I don't want to just assume that it's twin cam, because from my understanding these don't exist twin cam, but this person clearly, you know, went above and beyond in other avenues. So for this one to be engine swapped wouldn't be out of this world. You guys see very often like the 5-speed Midgets. That also doesn't exist on the factory, but people still do it. Does feel a little peppy. Great exhaust sound. Oof. Brakes work really good. Yeah. I can 100% see myself driving this back home. Like 100%. Like, I don't even know when this video is coming out because there's so many things that I'm backlogged on. But me personally, the cars that I really want, in no specific order, Red Rover Mini. I mean, that one is clearly number 1 because I'm paying $1,000 to get it, even more, to get it painted. So that one's obviously number 1. 2, a Tri-7. I mean, it's kind of like you just have to look at my videos and see exactly what my plans are. But obviously, as you know, sorry, some like crazy truck. This guy's running to tell him no. And then this guy stopped here. But anyways, what I was going to say is, you can kind of just tell, but based off, you know, the way I operate with the vehicle and everything. I obviously love the Tri-7 if I'm willing to spend $1,000 on wheels and put them on there. The Red Rover Mini, if I'm willing to, you know, ship it all the way. I bought that car in Osaka and then I shipped it all the way to Tokyo, 7 hours, just so Osaka Garage could paint it. That alone was like $600. I could have saved the money. That's like almost all my import fees. But I would say the cars that I'm genuinely excited to have back in New York is the Ford Ka. You guys on Patreon seen it already. YouTube community probably hasn't seen it yet, but that Ford Ka I am very, very excited about. The Red Rover Mini, obviously a Tri-7, like I said. And then I would say maybe just those three. Oh, the silver supercharged Sambar. But to be honest, there's so many people who want that truck, and it's like, I don't know, man. I want it. I want to keep it for myself 100%. But at the same time, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We really got to see what happens. This Thursday, I'm going to bid on a couple cars. And there's 2 cars that I personally would take over that supercharged Sambar. And let's see if I can win either of them. Because the Sambar is almost like a story. And I think also what I want to do, this is a lot of talking. I love these WayBeforeTheFame garage videos. But what I want to do this time in Japan, and why I am kind of pivoting a little differently than I normally am, because I want to grow the channel. I feel like the channel is of course growing. And, you know, I'm getting my consistent amount of views. But I want to do things differently so I can, you know, get a new audience in. That's why I bought a Ford Ka. You know, like, I could have bought an AZ1 and get all that stuff, but there's so many AZ1 videos out there. Even same with the Sambar. The Sambar is cool, but there's a million supercharged Sambars. There's even that guy who EV swapped the Sambar. But a Ford Ka in America, in England, they're a dime a dozen. In America, like I know they're popular in Brazil and Mexico. In America, with tri-spokes and road trip. So Ford Ka to me, I think will take the channel very far. I think the Red Rover Mini, I think a car like that would also take the car very far. I think, what else? The Tri-7 is for me. Like, I just like K-Vans, especially bigger ones. But, yeah, that's kind of what my thought process is. As far as the Midget goes, I mean, it drives great. There's another car that, again, I would love to ship home. Do I think me driving this on a road trip would get me a bunch of views? Honestly, I think so, actually. Now I think about it. This one might be number 4. Maybe it's number 4, because it's turnkey, ready to go. It's really nice. Has cool wheels. Just needs some yellow calipers. Different steering wheel as well. But yeah, there's another one. Who knows? Maybe the Daihatsu Midget road trip coming soon. Oh, the Jimny. Oh my God, the Jimny. The Jimny. Last but not least, this car needs no introduction. 2-wheel drive, stick shift, AC, clock. Unfortunately, pretty sun faded on the roof. I don't think that's an end all be all. This is up there with one of the cars, like I said over and over, that if no one wants to buy this because it's under $4,000 ship, I will take it. You do not have to convince me to take a Honda Street Home that's stick shift. It's going to be titled, you know, has all the bits and pieces you want. Even has a rear basket back here. I'm not even going to get underneath the car yet. That's like the least of our worries at the moment. But look at this interior. Door card's really nice. Chocolate brown. Roller coaster bar. Split seat, of course. Look at this. Teggy would cream his pants if I bought this to him. You guys already know. He'll be like, oh, let's wrap the roof together. Let me try to see if I can buff it out. Or it's gray. Maybe we can make it better. You know how he gets. I think for these, I'll probably go with like the heart-shaped rims. I think I'll give it some pop. The red ones that I have. But the main reason I bought this car was, again, it's very popular. I feel like things like this sell themselves. There's always somebody looking for a Honda Street back home. And then it was just underneath. I looked at the underneath photos, and on the auction sheet, it said it had a new engine. And then from the photos, it looked like a new engine, but like, no. It really is like a new engine, which means new timing belt, fully serviced, ready to go. I think, let me see if there's a sticker. It might be underneath, but let's see if it says it here, actually. Oh yeah, new engine at 120,428. And now it has 129,128. So 9,000 kilometers ago, essentially. But let me get underneath and show you guys what it looks like under there. 9,000 kilometers. A 9,000 kilometer engine right now. So like, the reason I can overlook the sun fade, the reason I overlook, I mean, the wheels are irrelevant. I always overlook those. But the reason I overlook, like, maybe some of the flaws, like this, I guess you would call a flaw. The seat right here has a little something. I mean, I don't even know why it has the seat covers here. I mean, yeah, I guess it's definitely owned by an old person. But this right here, you know, the reason I could overlook those things is because it has a brand new engine. Who cares about the fact that the roof is sun faded? All that stuff is visual. Wait for the fame spec essentially means visually, maybe not the best. Mechanically, we can all just pray. It doesn't matter if this has 5,000 kilometers or 150,000. At the end of the day, it's a 25-year-old vehicle. So we're just praying for the best. But you can see some new plugs. Distributor cap looks new. Everything here looks good. No leaks, of course. I mean, it'd be pretty shocking if it was. But that's why I bought it. That's why I was like, you know what? Let's go. Let's shoot it. I didn't even see the car in person. Like, look at this. Sign me up 24/7 for a car like this. Mind you, under $4,000 shipped. I would say with some new wheels, with brand new tires, doesn't seem like it needs a battery. It starts right up. You're looking at, depending on where you live, of course, but someone like me, I live kind of near the port. This will be at my door for like $4,500. Let's say titled and everything, $5,000 to my door, titled, ready to go. I could sell it. Anything over 5 is profit. You're telling me I can't list this up for 6? Like, I think some people, you know, want to make $2,000 to $3,000 per car, and you know, maybe that's possible in your market. I'm okay with $1,000. I get to drive for a couple months, go to Daikoku, meet up with some people. You know how much I love a K-van. Let my homies drive it. I can sell a 2-wheel drive, AC clock, Honda Streets, and then give it the Teggy Touch, invest some money there for $6,000. I'm not saying 7, 8, 9. Out of my other video, I said a Honda Active Town 2-wheel drive for 10. That's kind of a stretch, but it's not impossible if you really put in the work. Basket. This alone is $500. Let me really open this door too. I haven't showed too much of the back. Like, it's clean. Like, it is very clean. So that's why I got it. And that's where we're gonna, oh, let me drive it actually. I was gonna say that's where we end the video, but let me drive it. Let's start it up. Close all this stuff. Be cool to get like some California mirrors. I might even, do I have time? Next time I come here, I'm gonna put H4s. Let me just start the process now. Because I don't know, this is a car where I see people could sleep on. Let me just do the H4s now. Get it over with. That way when I get back home, one less thing to worry about. AC blows ice cold too. Oh, it almost looks like it has LEDs. Nah, they're just blue bulbs. Damn, the clutch is like aggressively new. Do you hear that? It's like I'm almost popping the clutch and I'm barely taking my foot off it. Plus a Yui. You could always tell where like a car was owned by an elderly person just because this screams elderly person, this screams elderly person, this, and then brand new engine. Like, they didn't even want to get it rebuilt. But the newest engine, they were just like, whatever, 9,000 kilometers ago. Let's climb up this. Oh, wait, did that? Hold on, stop. That was a bit delayed. Very delayed. I'm already in 3rd gear, okay. Let's see, does it eventually catch up? Yeah, I'd say I'm doing about 40. Okay, so not the end all be all. I think that's just a speedo cable. Because it does eventually catch up. Mine tries like that. It's not that delayed though. Man, 2-wheel drive vans, they do it for me. 2-wheel drive vans, even the Active, man. 70 kilometers an hour, easy. Something else I love about this one is this. I've only ever seen it once in that town box. And now I almost want it in all my cars. But I would say the only flaw is the clutches. I don't know how to describe it. It's like too new or too grabby. I mean, I'm used to it now where I can take off without it doing like this. Like before it was almost trying to wheelie. You see that? So you just have to get off it pretty slow. It doesn't pick up high or anything like that. I think it could be adjusted, but just like that. But last drive. Looks like it doesn't need alignment or nothing. Yeah, it's riding pretty straight. Just got to 5th. Nice and quiet in here too. Yeah, this is really my bread and butter. The type of cars where I feel like are inexpensive. There's room for you to make it better. And then if your goal is to flip it, you can make a return on this investment. If your goal is to keep it, then you have a car that you built your own. But I went this video here. There's more cars that I still haven't had time to talk about. Another con I guess on this one is that you have to really slam the door. Like if I just try to close it like a normal person like this, well, I guess that wasn't enough, but if I try to close it like this, it has a little sticks out there. So you really need to get in there and like do it with my right hand, and then it closes fine. Again, I just like to be transparent with people, but I'm not about to not buy a car because the door needs to be slammed. But yeah, I gotta still drive this Beat. This automatic one I think is somebody's, but the other Hijet I think is for sale. Shout out to the homie here again. You guys saw that. But we got to talk about this Beat. We got to talk about the Midget I already spoke about. That's pretty much it. It's been a very long day. I think I've been here for like 6 hours. Yeah, this video first started, the sun was fully up. Now, as you guys can see, it's on its way down. But new into... Oh, I got to talk... Oh, no, I think I spoke about that. Yeah, in this video here. Thank you guys for watching. I could blab all day. Jimny video coming soon. I'll play a clip here of me falling in love with it. But I really think I gotta ship that Jimny home. There's just so many cars. You know what car I haven't even thought about either? The blue hardtop Beat's another banger. People are sleeping on that one. So I think that's another car I gotta ship home. I gotta really organize my tier list. I think I'm gonna start paying for cars and then just sending them. Whatever gets home first, gets home first. And maybe I don't really have to come back to Japan in spring or summer. I don't have to. I want to, but I don't have to. I can maybe not come to Japan maybe all year. Maybe I come back this time next year. I don't really have to come back. So we'll see what happens. I definitely miss America too, so miss some hot dogs, miss a lot of things. But I just video here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm delirious. Haven't ate all day. Just been making videos and on the grind. Peace.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.